so beautiful tonight. We were studying I know, it's like, well, what if I told you that a lot of this stuff, well, then that would give it away, right? I don't know if you caught my drift. Basically, there's a lot of stuff on a hieroglyph. I would love to speak, I know, right? Like, I would love to speak to somebody who is the leading hieroglyph expert, and just to see, hey, can you explain that? I wonder who that is. And I mean, like, on the hieroglyph, we might mean that little thing in the middle might be one little dot, and it has such a big, I guess you could say, it's a lot more significant than just art. Look at its eyes. Huh. That's a very cool thing. You ready, Mike? Let's go. Hey, Soul. Everything is so detailed today. Unfortunately, I don't have that much disk space. As you can see, I've had like hour-long videos. Which is just funny because it actually, we just dropped anchor. It's funny that, okay, y'all ready? How are you doing, dude? Are you talking to it? You sending a radio message? Oh, wow. I guess I need to be down here. Right? So, like, yeah, the writing's on the hieroglyphs. And they're very small because there's so many of them. So we were thinking, geez, I would love to, and I don't know if the leading hieroglyph expert understands the, right, the Mount Olympus side of it. Like, do we have, I know there's, you know, a very large amount of people for building a pyramid, but I wonder who got called upon to be like, if this is the origin of a, right? I know. Then now we're gonna have Egyptologists stalking us, fair using, and trying to decode hieroglyphs. But I don't know. Right? I know. So did they have thousands of people sitting together and they're like, action, and everybody had to, like, I don't know. That's where there's like a lot of secrets of that probably have never even been unsurfaced, because man cannot conceive until they see it with their own eyes, and then it all like stands out. It's like, oh yeah, look, there's that, there's that. Now on dollar bills we have a yellow ink. Where do you think origins came from? Well, if we have a feather on the $100 bill, and I believe, I don't know, I haven't seen a $100 bill in a while. I'm gonna have to look it up. But I don't know what color the feather is. Huh. It's probably gold. So even our US, the mint, it's like, what do you mean? Well, I meant that this feather is equivalent knowledge of a $100 bill. And they're like, what? And then if I was like, hey, would you like to double down? Why is it yellow? Wow. I wonder if I'll ever need that kind of stuff to keep me alive. Hey, soul. I know, and also we kept saying APEP, Apophis, but we forgot about AIM-IT. I know, it's like AIM-IT, or AIM-IT. We call it AIM-IT. This is when it at last started to make its appearance. We were like, is that AIM-IT? And sure enough, what do you think? What would you do if I was to tell you that it aimed it? So these are the serpents, and I was looking at hieroglyphs, and there are a very large amount. Even the number 6, you know, you hear that, you're like, I see 6, but I think they say that means sell. So that means like, buy ads for my video. The rich people, they can sell, which is funny now that I think about it. That means run for the hills. But I know, and it's like, hey, look at me down here, the ground. Here, take it, run. Now the 6 we are proposing is from the snake. The hieroglyphs, you'll see the snake 3 times. This isn't it, I don't believe, but whenever we do see it, I'll try to point it out. It's not always going to be in the 6 formation, and it doesn't look like a 6 unless you see it like a 6, and then you'll be like, obviously that's where 6 comes from. I'm going to stop talking because yesterday we were like, you know what, we could probably come up with a online certification, right, Beck? You'd be officially certified by, I guess, us, the Cervec space station. What did they say? A theologian? It's like, I get it. But there we go with darkness. Darkness is filling the light. I know. And I realized, well, let's remind them, because there might be a new viewer. They're like, what is this guy talking about? It's like, well, if you've been keeping up, I know, right? It's like, I'm learning programming. They're like, oh, you know that C+ or whatever? No, dude, we know directing. I went to school for an art direction. But I don't know where programming came from. Oh, wow, the feather. Now, what if I was to tell you that a question is going to pop up on your screen and it's going to be like, where did the feather? What bird? And if you weren't able to answer the question, you would be kicked out. Would that hurt? Would you be willing to pay for another turn? Honest. This seems like this is going to turn into something very interesting. What do you think? How much would you pay to play? Alright, well, first question. What kind of feather? It's like, what is the ostrich? Ding! Alright. What's next? I know. Now what I want to know, this is where Vec would come in handy. When we signed our Declaration of Independence, we did it on a pin with a feather. Were ostriches easy to come by back then? Or what kind of feather did they use? Now you probably are like, oh, probably a bald eagle, and it's like, I don't think so, because we wanted to have a different animal And now it's like, oh, the symbolism, and it's like, why that? And it's like, well, that is super deep. I know. Yesterday, I guess I was playing Devil's Wears Prada, and I put on Star Chart to see what's up, and I was like, oh wow, and it makes perfect sense about how it's not aligned, right? But yesterday we had, I believe it was Hathor. Hathor. Now this one has horns, so if you see any horn, we will be in the presence of Hathor. Now, maybe tomorrow I will know more about Hathor, but I do see horn. But if you go look up Egyptian, gods and goddesses, you'll see those few names that I keep bringing up, and then you'll be like, oh my goodness, it has like a beak, and it's like so beak, or there's a lot of bird, and it's like the birds and the bees we've been doing for springtime fertility. The eyes came into alignment right after Easter, and now see that little symbol on the sun? I bet that's on a hieroglyph somewhere. So here's the final of what would you do if I was to say, oh wow, check it out, it's a pep. Hey, you got a pep in your step? Well, what if I was to say, maybe not, honestly, maybe not. I'll stop. Oh, yes. Now, we are proposing something that's probably a far-fetched proposal, but what if a hieroglyph was basically a day of this, right? I want to go research what a official political correct hieroglyph is. Is there dimensions? Is there, I don't know anything about them, but it's like, it's high in the sky, maybe. That's where hieroglyph came from. And if we have a pyramid on the back of a dollar bill, isn't that like a starting point, right? It's like the pyramids are supposedly super important, but it's like they're so important, we'll put it on a dollar bill so you can start to play the game of life, the American dream. You see to the right of the sun, it looks like T, and then you have a little bit above it, it would be like a nose of a dragon or a crocodile. Now you see, right? That's its nose. It looks all like abstract, but clouds are not on Earth with our gravitational mechanics able to do these things, and not just once. I mean, how many days have we been saying, like, hey, look at you, and it's like, you look different today, but you're the same. Is that Politico right there? We don't even say his name, because then it'll never get uploaded. But here's the weird thing, right? He got shot at the other day. And it's like, no way, man. Do not even think about it. It's like, are y'all guys gonna ban me from YouTube just because I saw a picture of a cloud? And then we were seeing censorship. I know, and it was like, oh, okay, so you're saying that just the fact that it looks like a snake, it could put danger, so you censor it? So I guess every snake on YouTube should be censored? It's so funny. And the last thing I will say is, look for